Listening to Miss Jeremiah, and today we're going to be talking about EF-5s. Um, there's a lot of EF-5s that I heard about in school, and I just thought about why not make an introduction about it? Not introduction, presentation. So we go. So basically, EF-5s are the most strongest tornadoes in the U.S. today. But usually they said that the most strongest and deadliest tornado that was in the U.S. history was tri-state tornadoes. Now, looking at tornadoes is like, are y'all sure they're big, or y'all sure they small, or y'all sure they strong or weak? For me, I thought all tornadoes was weak because looking at the size and everything, looking at the size of the thinness, and you know, they look thick and all of that, but at the same time, you have to look at it for perspective. Now, if you haven't heard of a EF-5, this is the time that you go search it up, learn about it, or stuff like that, or go to school and ask your science teacher. EF-5s are mostly a tornado that is formed in Tornado Alley. It also has struck Mo, Oklahoma, and struck a lot of more other places. Sorry. Really, sorry, it's a lot of grammar messing up right now. Really, for EF-5s, they are really hard to see sometimes for some people that got glasses. But if you have binoculars or something like that, a lot of, let's say, for a lot of, meteorologists, they tend to find out the cause of these EF-5s, the cause of what's going on, the cause of the weather. But a lot of people do not look at the weather as serious as they see it in person. So for me, I just started to look around, like, let me find out if I hear a tornado siren. I take cautious. I do this and I do that. But for me, it's like I'm nervous. I'm this and that. I don't know how to control myself if I see a tornado, or I see a tornado but I want to look at it. That's how some people will treat a tornado. Or say, for instance, somebody think about touching a tornado. But what you gotta look at it as in, there's a tornado and there's you. You're looking at the tornado not looking at you. But once the tornado stops looking, make it look like it's not moving, it's got its eyes on you. And I don't believe that some tornadoes got the eye to just control their eyes like this, because you see these tornadoes sometimes be drifting at that point. But what I really want to say in my perspective is that tornadoes are deadly, yes, but we can be deadlier. Not saying that we are stronger than a tornado, not saying that we're braver than a tornado. But what I'm trying to say is we can prevent getting killed by tornadoes. All we need to do is outsmarten the tornado. All we got to do is understand how to escape a tornado. But some people don't understand. But some tornadoes are strong, some tornadoes are not strong. What is a E5? But people don't understand. Let me say it again, because people don't. I said it wrong, but people don't understand the question and how to answer it. What is a EF-5 to a lot of people? Now, listing of EF-5s or F-5s, you don't even have to put the E. Just say F-5 or EF-5 tornadoes. People ask how common are them? How are they? So how common are EF-5s? Only about 0.06 percentage of all tornadoes are classified as EF-5s or EF-5s. That's about one tornado out of every 1,600. I'm just gonna say it that way. People sometimes ask, what are classifiers in what classifies an EF5. So we all know that EF5 tornadoes are the most violent tornadoes according to the EF scale. They have winds of more than 200 miles per hour. All right, and they are capable of destroying or damaging or destroying even large buildings. So, how strong are EF5s? As you just heard that part right there, you might already know. How strong is an EF5? This became known as the Extend. Sorry, Java. I probably said that. Africa, whatever you want to call that one. Scale or EF scale. The scale now estimates EF5 tornado winds as over 200 miles per hour. The EF scale is used mostly in North America, but probably bring it to South America now because there's a lot going on. When was the last EF5? When was the last F5 tornado in the U.S.? Sorry, May 20th, 2013. May 2013 was a horrifying day. This single tornado killed over 24 people, injured 207, and was responsible for $2 billion and damage. It was also rated EF5. When was the last EF5 in the United States of America? The nation's last EF5 tornado struck Moore, Oklahoma on May 20, 2013. What can survive an EF5? A small percentage of folks living in tornado-prone areas still believe that the only way to survive an EF5 tornado is by sheltering below ground. But scientific research has proven that properly engineered and built above ground storm shelters are more than capable of standing up to a 250 miles per hour winds to save lives. Now, people may ask, what can survive? What can anything survive in EF5? The nothing can survive in EF5. The myth is determined to policies concerning homes and commercial buildings. Construction, says Marshall, meteorologist and a civil engineer at Hang Engineering in Dallas. Watch this. The idiotic goes, if nothing can survive, why do anything? Marshall told whatever you call his name, forgot how to pronounce that, in a July interview. Alright? Is the F5 the worst tornado? The scale ranks tornadoes from FO to F5, with FO being the least intense and F5 being the most intense. F5 tornadoes were estimated to have had maximum winds between 261 miles per hour and 420 kilometers an hour. Mid-hour, basically. And 315 miles per hour and 512 kilometers. F5 damage in Bridge Creek, Oklahoma from the May 3rd, May 3rd, 1999 tornado. Now that's going to be the end of that, but let me tell you something. Is Tornado Alley shifting? I believe so, because there's a lot of places where the tornadoes go and the tornadoes don't go. But say for instance, this is the tornado forming as a scissors. This is the eyes, the eye of the tornado, and this is just the two, and it's spinning. You're in this little trash can, and you're just spinning, and it boom stabs you right in it. You get sucked up to the whatever you call it, and you lose oxygen because you know when you're in a tornado, you start to lose oxygen. Your nose starts to bleed. Things come flying in your face. Everything. But let me tell you something. The F5 must be the probably might be the highest and the most deadliest. But what um in my uh in my book basically is um what was I about to say? Is very much crazy. Now I know a lot of people ask, can you stop a tornado? Can you do this? I know for the young generation still, the younger than my generation, the younger ones, they ask, can a tornado be stopped? Yes, yes, slightly, yes. Unless you disrupt the supercell thunderstorm itself, you will likely have another tornado, even if you were able to destroy the first. The tornadoes, I mean, sorry, the thunderstorm's energy is much greater than the tornado. No one has tried to disrupt the tornado because the methods to do so could likely could likely cause even more damage than a tornado. Now, Texas, or we all know, has Texas ever had an F5 tornado? The Raccoon tornado, 1953. This F5 tornado, the deadliest in Texas history, killed over 114 million, 400, 114 people as it moved northward from Illinois towards Oregon. On May, there's a lot of Mays. On May 11, 1953, the day after Mother's Day, the one-third mile wide storm also injured 597 people, destroyed 600 homes, and destroyed over 1,000 buildings and 2,000 vehicles. Now, as you must know, a lot of storms can kill you like a snap. It'd be a thermo at that point, a thermometer, thermonuclear, whatever you want to call it. But what you would not to do, what you should not tend to do, is chase after a tornado, ever. But understand that tornadoes are deadly and hurricanes are deadly. Tsunamis are very deadly. Earthquakes are deadly. Volcano eruptions are very deadly. But what I want y'all to know, black holes, if we ever get our solar system trapped from that, we're dead. Everything will go black. Our oxygen will go away. We're done for. Now, for instance of that, I pray that everyone had a very great afternoon, or should I say day. It is 11 o'clock. I'm sorry that this went to 13 minutes and 20 seconds. But I'm hoping that y'all always have a great day. It is Friday, October 6th. The degrees outside is 65 degrees. It is partly slightly sunny. And I hope you have a very blessed day. May y'all have a very great fall and a very great month of October. This is Jeremiah Dooley from HFA, and I just got done presenting to you the EF-5 and the F-5, and mostly the tri-state tornado, basically. Sorry, but God bless y'all so. My head hurt, but God bless y'all so.